Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good. And a morning.
You love doing that, don't you?
Yeah, it's my favourite.
We're just vibing. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy second day of Hanukkah.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Wahoo.
What?
Wahoo.
Wahoo, indeed.
Wahoo.
What? Is that the name of the second day of Hanukkah?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just an exclamation of joy.
I thought it was, but it was very underplayed,
Wahoo.
so I was being curious.
I'm tired.
Oh yeah.
That's all. I'm just a bit sleepy. I'm not so much tired as just sleepy, actually. So that's good. It's like I'm just waking up.
Well, that's good. So do you feel rested? You just like you're like going through the motions of waking up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel rested and just like still sleepy and warm because I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
That's very cool.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've heard on previous adventures of Dog and Swift. My snoring got pretty bad, and it's meant that for a lot of the nights I've had to go sleep up in the living room on the pull-out bed so that India can get a good night's sleep. But for the last week, we've been sleeping in the same bed and it's been okay. So it's been good. I've tried to make some life changes.
It does make getting up harder though, because it's like I could get up or I could just keep snuggling with this person I love.
Yeah.
I think I'll just stay here for like another 3 hours.
I did set the alarm was set for 7. It started the iPad and the iPhone were like trying to wake us up, and I was like, no, 45 more minutes. And that's why we're starting now.
But here we are. What were you doing today, Doig?
Holy shit, it's 47 minutes after 8. How did 47 minutes pass between me getting up and now? I looked at Twitter.
You showed me the...
I looked at Twitter and
yeah, you
Discord,
showed me that we had an article on the Legend of Zelda piece.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. And I made some tea and I fed the cat. And I just drank it, the tea. And you got set up. And I got set up.
Yeah.
I went and found the dressing gown and...
I don't know why the mod ghosts aren't working, because they were literally just working.
Oh, are they not working?
Yeah.
Oh no! Our mods, what's going to happen now? The chat will be out of control.
We're unprotected!
Oh no!
Unprotected streaming!
Oh no, unprotected stream!
No!
Oh no! Oh god! What are we gonna do? Actually, that's a great impression of Kevin from Home Alone that you just did there.
Well, I need to be able to slap my face.
Yeah. Ow. This is what happens when there's no mods.
Look at Trashbot. Yeah, skater boy Trashbot, do it. Yeah.
He
Grind
was
it.
a skater boy. Said, see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after the show.
Reverse haunting. Our ghost pals don't show up and it freaks us out. Yeah, Wolfgang. Yeah. So, what are you doing today?
I'm doing I'm doing some Magic Boys.
You do? Wow. That's cool. Sorry, just the phrase together like that wasn't,
What's up?
It's fun.
What's
Just
funny?
Doing some Magic Boys.
What's
It sounds
the
like
joke?
drugs.
Yeah. I am going to inhale a long line of Magic Boys.
Are you serious? Grab doesn't work either.
Now nothing works. You fixed the raid.
I fixed the raid.
Wait, I can pick you up.
No, they're talking about grabbing images.
Oh. Well, we fixed the raid though, guys. We just broke everything else.
I wonder if the mod thing... I wonder if it's not registering that you guys are mods.
Interesting. I wonder how fixing the raid could have broken that. The mysteries.
They shouldn't. That's the thing. Let me see if it works for me. Let me see if it works for me. Give me an image. Okay. Parkour.
Parkour.
Copy image address. So do a little bit of debugging.
Parkour. 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 Well, do you wanna share screens and you can like debug while we're doing stuff?
Sure.
Otherwise, I'll just parkour for the next 10 minutes while you do invisible things.
Yeah, let's share screens. Okay. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, let me get NDI up. There we go, that should be up. How's everyone doing, by the way? How are y'all?
Ooh, there we are.
I will get to me drawing. Boop-a-doop. So, I'm trying to finish off this Magic Boy stuff, and there's just a few things that we need that we don't have yet. So, this is my animatic, and I've been doing little bits of animation over the top.
Hang on. I'm just trying to reposition your window.
Bus driver says, I'm sleepy. Hinkapink says, and I'm sleepy. Calvi says, hurty but good. Velocity says, I'm good. Finished my final assignment as you saw. Yeah, congratulations. You're basically graduated. You just have to wait for the party, but you're done. You're done with your education. Or at least your school education. Onster says, pretty good. Vibin'. I'm happy to hear that. Kurodai doing very well. Almost packed to move out. Oh, that's so exciting. New York sunshine. I'm hungry. Awoot says it's too hot here. Whereabouts are you, Awoot? Shanua is still wrapped up in bed. Jealous. Yeah, Magic Boys do go to college. Or they will. Soon. As soon as I finish off the little bits of animation we need. It's minus 14 degrees in Sweden. Emlet, what? Kurzak, your throat still hurts a little bit. Oh no, Kurzak. You've been having a rough time of it in terms of health stuff. I hope that you're doing okay. Oh, Woots is in Wolfgang. Woots is in Wolfgang. Wolfgang's in Australia. I see.
Let me try just restarting the thing and see if that helps.
Okay.
Because it's working when I hit play.
Last night I was dreaming about California, something making my eyes dry. Is it really about making your eyes dry because it's so hot?
I don't know.
Yes, it must be. Okay, let's see. Okay, page turn. 02. Add and close. And then I'm gonna reduce the opacity of this animatic in the background because it's gonna be real hard to draw over if it's not faded out. There we go.
Grab's working again.
Hey! What, did it just require a restart? Was that it?
Maybe.
It's so weird how sometimes things don't work just because you need to just reboot and not change anything.
Yeah, I
hate
think
that.
I think the only thing that might have been different was like I did a really fast scene switch at the start, but everything else was the same.
Honestly, yeah, someone get this thing at eye drops. Their eyes are dry. They need them.
What's this?
They need help. Oh, that's cool. Heck yeah.
That's cool.
She was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy."
I get it working again, and the first thing you do is put a fucking meme on
I
here.
like it. I'll be backstage after the ball.
It's okay. I'm all right with it. Look, India, I parkoured.
You parkoured?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw. You're getting so good at that.
I'm getting pretty
You're
good.
getting pretty good at being able to consistently land on your head. Here he goes.
Oh, I didn't make it.
Dissatisfaction.
Oh, didn't land it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what was that character that that looked like you that was going to be in a fighting game?
It's called Rain Dog, and it's from a Warner Brothers kind of smash game.
I want to see a better picture of it.
I don't know if there is other than the character portrait.
Oh, is that the only thing people have?
Yeah.
I didn't know it's called Rain Dog.
I don't know. I saw a message about it.
Rain Dog. What an interesting name.
And it's got a little heart between the antlers.
I do?
Yeah, a little white heart.
Oh, that's really cute.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
stealing my thing.
That's a cool design.
I know it is.
Oh, wait. You don't mean that the negative space makes a heart. You mean it's got a heart
It's got
instead
a little
of
floaty.
flames.
Yeah, little like light thing.
Oh, yeah. I bet they saw you and were like, that's what we need.
They better not have.
I mean,
I'll go get my gun.
we have to get it so you can just play it as you.
I guess so. What if they're not a good fighter?
Well, then you just have to deal with it, won't you? Well, then burn, I guess.
Burn.
Got crow mail. Have you seen this fun animation of Hassan? Really love the energy. Let me see. This is from Hinkapink. Let me see. Wait, I think I have seen this. And it's like really well done. It's like there's something very Ghibli about the laugh, there's something very 3D feeling about the way that the head rotates and everything, and yet it's got this kind of limited feel to it.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, I'm really digging it. It feels almost like they're using a 3D model as reference, but then the laugh is super Ghibli, but then there's a lot of detail on the face, but then the movement's like very like it's a limited frame rate, or it's mostly on 4s or 6s.
It's really nice.
Yeah, but I really like it. Like, what a cool combination of styles. That's really awesome.
Kind of reminds me of a little bit one of those expressions, the way you draw that expression.
It's cool. I like this. Do we know who animated it? Hasanabi. I don't know if I've ever seen their streams before. I like how Bernie's just chilling in the background. Bernie's chilling like a villain. These expressions are so fun.
Who's Bernie?
Bernie Sanders.
Oh, I don't see them because your screen is cropped.
Oh, you don't? Hold on. Can you full screen me?
Oh, there he is. What?
There, he's just chilling in the background.
So I was wanting to like.
These expressions.
I was wanting to do something, with our stream layout a little bit. I want to shift. Oh.
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 We just.
I'm getting ready. Haha.
Joe animates. Yo, Joe. Yo, Joe. How's it going?
Oh, drop landing.
Yo, Joe, how's it go?
No, the follow thing. Ah, I can't see the cat. Welcome in,
Judy
everybody.
can't see the cat. I'm coming.
Okay,
I
here we
get
go.
it.
No, I got it.
I get it. I helped.
You helped.
I helped.
Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for raiding our stream.
Thanks very much.
Joe. Bye, India. Hello, everyone.
Hey guys.
I rescued the jelly cat.
Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? How are you doing? How was your stream? Oh. Yeah, you can bomb us from chat. You can do that. You can destroy our room. You can destroy our hopes and dreams. That's fine. That's fine.
I can't get up there.
There's only so high you can go in this room before it slaps you back down.
There we go.
You put him on the shelf.
I put him on the shelf, dude.
Shelf cat with his little butt winking at us.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, so many bombs. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha!
Careful.
What? Why?
Don't take him over that way.
Why?
Because it will explode the cat.
Okay, you just hold on to it. No, you hold on to it.
No. 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 No.
Ah!
I've still got it.
You still got it. Where are you?
Over here. The jelly cat survived. Anyway, how was your stream, Joe? How was
yeah,
your stream?
hi, Joe. Ooh, 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 it's getting spicy. Oh, it's hard to dodge.
You're not gonna get him. I saved him. I put him on the shelf.
Oh, is this what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, so I just really want to destroy your jelly cat.
Yeah.
Let me see him. I want to check they're okay. If they were gone, what would you do? Would you scream?
I just saw a message
scream?
from Divan, and he was like, "That jelly cat won't survive." I was like, "I'll show you. I'll
It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. Ah, bacon. Hey, the trash bot.
So we're Dog and Swift. Welcome in. I was just about to say that I wanted to change up the stream layout a little bit.
What? What? You want to change your stream layout?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, on the art screen when we're sharing, I want to. I don't know. I feel like we only see like a little bit of our screens, and I feel like there's a cleverer solution to it all. I know, right? I know. What is it? What is it? You leave that cat alone. No. You leave him alone. He's safe. No. I did really well putting him up there. Stop it. You get down here. No. Get off. Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to have... I'm not grabbing it for you. Just hit jump, dude.
What do you think I'm doing?
Anyway, I thought there would be a cleverer way to like show our screens and still have a nice area. I also wanted to make it so that like there's a camera box in this room again, so that we can position it wherever, rather than just have like this default one. So like say we want to bring it over here and like point it here, we could do that. He's safe from you as well.
No.
This is amazing.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Try to save them. What are you gonna do with it now?
I'm nothing. I'm just gonna vibe.
You're just gonna vibe. He's gonna get destroyed. They're just waiting for you to. There you go.
No.
Okay, can we get back to here now?
Okay, I guess so.
Anyway, yeah, I think I have this idea.
I love that in the end it was Habbo who murdered the jellycat.
I was thinking maybe something like this. Like reduce the play area down a little bit and put the Twitch chat up the top, so that we still have like a little area to run around in
What do you guys think? Ooh. Yeah.
I don't know. I got a little tired with the chat like being over my face. Don't want it here.
Well, you want to keep it readable as well, right?
Yeah, I want to keep it readable, but it's mostly about being in front of my face.
I see. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's something about the chat just being like hanging out up there that I don't know. I'm not sure about.
You're not sure about it. Well, okay.
I mean, what would you use the play area for?
Just what we do usually now. Putting images, running around in it.
Yeah, Estantra says try it and see. If you save this as it is, you can always go back to it.
That's true.
Yeah. No harm, no foul. Will there be a special monitor or something for the chat? We could make it like that. We could have a little projector or something. I wonder if we could make it airship themed.
Possibly.
Like, how do you receive message via airship? By Chromail?
Yeah, I don't know. I was also thinking of making like a little HUD thing, like a little wrist thing that I bring up, and then it shows the chat on that. You know how VR? Oh, whoa! There's more to them. Are you serious? Is that what they look like?
There they are. You should go off about it on Twitter as Doig. So like, who is this?
You were saying that you were saying that like either yesterday or the day before of just like Doig takes.
Yeah,
and
I think
doing little video skits of me like just reacting to stuff.
Yeah, I think that'd be really funny to have like the Doig meme review or something and put it on Twitter and have it just be Doig looking at a meme and being like, yeah, that was good. And then that's it. Or like,
this is kind of like in-universe version of Mickey and Goofy and Pluto.
They gotta do a bird now.
Goofy and Pluto. If Goofy's a dog and Pluto's a dog,
this is
what
your
is
pet.
That? This is this is like
pet.
that.
Yeah. Show Doig every Sonic meme. That'd be pretty good.
I should just cosplay this rain dog thing. So like, well,
you're doing it already.
No, I'm not. There's subtle differences. Can't you tell?
What, the fact that it's got more like a twirly mustache?
I have a glass.
Oh, you do have glasses.
Multiple glass. Wait, no, I don't. These are my eyes.
All right.
This is keck. What?
Wait,
I feel like I
said
don't
they do
understand
address
that.
this in the series. Address what? In what series?
Well, I'll say, all right, there's a big reason. There's a big reason why I don't say I like that to your puns. Can you guess what it is? It's subtle.
It's obvious.
It's kind of like the hidden face in that painting of Link.
Oh my gosh. I'm really glad that got an article. But also, it makes me laugh because it's such a running joke with us. Your Chromail's in red. I gotta read it. Oh my gosh, hold on. Sorry about that. Where is it? We've got a Chromail from Fartiati who says, Chromail, you say. I didn't have anything to say. Well, I guess I can tell you to do a little song.
Fartiati, it's not a request thing.
What?
Not for that.
Hey.
Unauthorized use.
Hey, Doig.
Hi.
I couldn't help but notice that maybe the Chromail sound isn't working anymore. I couldn't help but notice that maybe it's not playing, and I thought that I would ask you just in case you knew why. Tell me why.
Dude, it just fucking crowed.
Hey, dog. I just heard the chromo sound, and I think that it's working, so don't worry, I don't think that it's broken. You don't have to worry your little head about it, so just go to sleep and don't worry about anything like this knife in my hand. There you go. I sing Doig to sleep every night with sweet lullabies about how his overlay's not broken. It's the only thing that will calm him down enough to send him to sleep.
Just go to bed in a rage. Why didn't the raids not work? The reason the raids didn't work is because I accidentally deleted out all of the explosions that happened at the raid end, and it null refed, and so the raid would kind of trigger, but then it would reach a certain point in the triggering where it would be like, oh, make the ship visible. Wait, part of the ship is not there, and then it would error out. So I just had to like remake the explosion placements and then put them into the inspector, and it worked again.
We got a chromo from Habbo. Habbo says 2 bums. And then we got a Trashbot tutor. Trashbot gains sentience and becomes a super AI. That might be hard to program. That might be difficult for us to do, to create a super AI. We've got a chromo from Alex Perth who says Sonic's IBS makes him run faster. It is true. This is true. Honestly, we were going to put a Sonic IBS rug in one of the rooms in the airship, but we couldn't find it to reference on your store. We're assuming it's probably sold out. Farty arty.
Kurzak, did you delete the wrong message?
Cormel from Slaskin who says, "Wah." You will send us some. Amazing.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna have it in our little interview room where we interview people. Because you know we gotta get some classy decor for it.
Kurzak blocked butter.
No.
Because they're joking that her icon.
But I hardly knew her.
Butter.
Oh,
okay. This isn't butter. This is golden. This is cool.
Golden
this
Kurzak.
is like shiny Kurzak. India tried to give me tea. I drank half a cup, and my insides went.
And then he farted himself to death.
My insides went no. So either, because we made stew and dumplings yesterday, and the dumplings had butter in them. So either the amount of butter or the tea hit me hard in the stomach. What is this? Is this the thumbnail?
I like it. I like the blood red background. Implied violence.
Pretty good. It looks Christmassy.
I do think you should react to that character though.
On Twitter.
Yeah, just the fact that it's like a green bear with antlers.
It's a green reindeer with antlers.
Oh, is it a reindeer?
Its name is Rain Dog.
Right.
REINDOG.
Why is it a dog with antlers?
It's a reindeer dog with antlers.
What makes it which bit is a dog and which bit is a... Hello, Lucky Kisaragi! Thank you so much for the raid!
Welcome in, everybody. You done got defeated by our defense network. I'm not going for the jelly cat this time.
I am. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't get it.
We're jogging swift, and this is our airship, and you've attacked us without provocation, without mercy, but we defeated you, and that means we get to talk to you a little bit.
Man the cannons! Put men in them!
It didn't explode.
Boop! welcome. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you. Welcome in. I'm Doig.
I'm Swift.
We're Doig and Swift.
How's it going? Huh?
For those of you curious about how this is done, it's built in Unity, and that's a game engine. And our little characters are controlled with little game not little game controllers. Our little characters are controlled by
Our
Xbox
little
controllers.
characters.
Yeah.
What were you up to on your stream?
And then when you guys raided in, it triggered an event, and then you attacked our airship. Do you want to see our airship? I just typed 8 ship. Out. This is our airship for where we stream to Twitch. We're flying through the skies like never before. And
Flying through the sky at the speed of light. Here I am, a rocket ship.
so yeah, that's most of it. You can redeem rewards if you give us a follow. You can throw some bombs. That immediately gives you some channel points to throw around, and that's about it, really. Oh yeah, we made music videos. I think they were linked just a bit before in the chat.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Doig all annoyed about the character from PlayStation.
Where'd he go? I think I dropped him in the other room.
Rain Doig. I want to know which part is rain and which part is dog. Like, is it a dog with antlers,
I don't
or
know.
is it?
I think he got blasted out, dude.
I mean, that's okay.
Oh, you ruined my bookcase. How dare you? It's okay. It's okay.
Come into someone's airship and you just bomb their bookcase immediately.
Bippity boppity boo. Yeah, no, raids break that. Okay. Going back. Yeah, I think it's some sort of rain something. See, the issue I'm having with this layout is that this is very vertical, and
Yeah, and we're horizontal.
yeah, like right now your screen is like up the very top. So should we just lean into the fact that our screens are like could be 1/4 of the screen?
What do you mean?
Seems a bit lame, but
What do you mean we should lean into the fact that our screen could be 1/4 of the screen? What does that mean?
it means if we scale down our screen to fit and want to get both at both the full screens,
It
then
makes it too small though, no?
is it too small? Is this too small?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
guys let us know, because you know,
'cause
if you're gonna watch it, we want to know what you guys think.
I can do this.
Schmoops utter nonsense. If you don't believe in yourself, you're a fucking coward. I love that song. I love that line of the song. I'm like, yeah, I am a coward if I don't believe in myself. I gotta do it. Farty arty, hello.
Because I can do this with your window.
Aw, thanks, Schmoops. I'm glad you like it. Astral Library says, I cannot help myself. I see a bookcase. I can't relax until I bombed it.
Fair enough. Alright, so Jules stream, duplicate this. Oh, call it Jules stream test.
Discard
Okay.
cowardice, become rocket ship. Flourish.
So if I grabbed our bird and bear beat background and brought it down a little bit.
Okay, so boop. Boop.
Cool.
I forgot what I was doing and started doing it wrong. So here's to me remembering what I'm meant to be doing, which is a multi-page turn.
And then
Like this. The likes of which has never been seen.
The vertical aspect doesn't super work, to be honest.
What vertical aspect?
Of my layout that I've got here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we tend to work... I don't know.
It's tough. It's tough fitting two screens. It's tough fitting two 1920 by 1080 screens into one 1920 by 1080 space.
Yeah, because we could...
And still have it so you can see what's important without it being too small. Flying through the sky at the speed of light.
Okay,
Here I am.
if I put it back to
Rocket shit up.
this one, so it's fixed.
No one cares what happens outside the bounding box. You can be as messy as you want. Oh, here we go. You sent me the rug files, Onster. Thank you so much. Now we can finally have a Sonic IBS rug in our airship.
Are we doing that?
Hell yeah. The boy.
You could have chat disappear after a little while. Chat
The all
never
beans
really
boy.
stops.
Oh, Beans, the boy. Wait, oh, Beans, you still the rig again? The rigged? Terms of service boy. Incredible. Time for IBS. Incredible. Okay. You know, the roof seemed to work okay, so I'm just going to stick to the shapes of the roof. I might have to change this one slightly because it's too close to the other one I just did. It's okay. As long as it's adjacent to this one, it should still work. But look at this spacing. It's terribly even, isn't it? Should be able to make this less even. Yeah, that feels better.
What if we got crazy?
What if we got stupid? What are you thinking, Doig?
Just trying to mess with it.
What you thinking, Doig?
Trying to think of a way that we could arrange it where our screens are the correct aspect ratio, but
yeah, but the problem is that makes the play area in Twitch chat like way too big, right?
yeah.
Like, they're taking up half the screen space.
Yeah, it's too big. But what I was thinking is that we might exist inside of the room here. That was all.
I like where your head's at though. I like you thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
There's just only so many arrangements you can have.
Yeah.
Like, of this stuff. What if we just told everyone to turn their screen sideways? Everyone just rotate your monitor specifically for our stream.
Oh my god, so you're saying this? Okay, hang on. I don't think this worked. Just by and by.
You don't think it works?
Yeah, no, the aspect ratio isn't square, so
Are you against taking chat off screen? I'd prefer not to, just because once we've streamed, we upload the videos on to YouTube, and people on YouTube can't see what we're responding to if the chat's not on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to have it on for the VOD watchers. I don't want to abandon them in the dark mists of the night. Habbo says, can you make the layout interactive, like pulling and pushing things in real time and other boxes get adjusted themselves? Oh, you've opened a whole can of worms there. I feel like Doig would really like that idea.
Can I make it real time? I don't know if you can do that. I think you can do that with certain tools in OBS.
You'd have to build it into Unity though, wouldn't you? You'd have to have like these elements have the screens projected on them and the characters can push and pull them. Is our current screen not a physical screen in Unity? No, it's not. It's actually just it's all we see on our end is a pink background. Everything behind us is entirely pink, and then OBS takes that and color keys it out and puts the screens in instead. So the screens are being added in OBS. It's only the characters and stuff that are coming in from Unity.
This is what we see. Wow. This is what we look at every day.
Yeah, this is what we see. Which is why sometimes when we have semi-transparent things or glows, they have a pink rim.
Yeah.
Is because if it's a gradient on it, then we can't key it out properly. So it ends up having some residual pink.
I think at the angle that we view the screen at, it's a lot more dim than what you guys just saw.
Yeah, also you just get used to it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find a colour that doesn't key bits out of us, considering that we cover pretty much all of the other colours. Like, the inside of my mouth is red. I wear yellow. There's blue in my hair. Mike's green.
Yes.
So bright pink was all we could find.
The Doig and Swift on Doig screen are the reverse of the real ones in the foreground. How do you mean? No, they're not. Are they? What?
Well, because you were lying down and I was behind you.
Am I still lying down somewhere?
No, I kicked you out. I tried to stand on you. I was going to stand on you and then do artwork. But I ended up just putting you into space. Just putting you into space.
Yeah, I've stopped doing this one. I don't think this is gonna work. This would work for phones though.
Yeah, it's a neat idea if people were able to just flip their monitors, but I don't think people are, so. We've got a Chromel from Sleskin who says, could a zero alpha background help? I found a thing on GitHub that lets you get zero alpha with post-processing in URP, in ERP.
Link me right now. Link me right now. I use URP and
Doig's like, oh! Give.
Because then I can make things glowy and be real happy.
Okay, little bit of backstory. When we first made this overlay, Doig made everything so bloomy and he was so happy. And then when I told him that we would have to take the bloom off because we were getting these huge pink backgrounds on our characters, he was so sad. So you would really make his day if he was able to bring those back and make things bloomy again. It's like one of his dreams. We could make it so it cycles through our screens. I think it would be difficult though, because then you would miss, like, we wouldn't be able to do it manually while also working and also controlling the puppets. So you would end up missing some of the important stuff.
What are you saying?
Someone was saying we could cycle through. It was Senior
right, gotcha.
Seed saying that we could cycle between the screens. But I was saying, like, it would be difficult to focus on the most interesting screen without doing it manually. And since we're doing a lot of other stuff manually, I think that'd be pretty difficult to manage. We could just cut it down to where I'm working, my workspace. But I do think it's a little bit of a shame to lose stuff like the timeline, because that's such an integral part of animating.
Too.
Like, it's not only about the drawings, it's also about the spacings and the timings.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, Ben, that's not a bad suggestion. I like that idea.
What's that?
He was saying give a priority. So have one that's a main screen and one that's a smaller screen, so that we're not like trying to fight. We're not trying to give too high priority. Give one the main screen and one that's like is down in the left corner. I don't mind that.
But how do we know when to switch?
I wouldn't know when to switch. Oh, big raid.
Big raid. Quirtibo! Oh my gosh, hey Quirtibo! Thank you so much for the raid!
Hello!
Destroy them. I'm floating my way over there. I'm gonna get over there. Here we go.
Welcome in Whoa, did I get...
I'm descending slowly. There we go. I'm gonna get one. I saved a jelly cat!
You did it!
I did it!
Whoa! I got flung.
You okay
I'm
there?
okay. I'm okay.
You just stay there, Jellycat. You're gonna be fine. It's still there. It's good. It's good. I saved it.
Jason's special.
As for you other Jellycats, get out of here! Get out of here! Ah! Can you get the last couple?
I'm here.
There you are.
Coming over.
Making your way slowly over. Are you attempting to save one, or are you... You got one, you got a green one. Oh.
Where'd I go?
You fell down.
Okay, no, it's going on too long.
You fell super down.
I was gonna try and throw them all off.
There you go. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh no. Let me in. Thank you so much for the raid.
Welcome everybody.
Hey. How was your stream? How's it going?
There we go. Well, we're Dog and Swift. We make art and animation together. We're a couple of goobers. Thank you very much for coming over. This is our breakfast nook breakfast room. We call our streams the Animation Breakfast Club because in the mornings for the last few years we've just been making like our own personal projects on Twitch. We previously worked on some things you might have seen on YouTube for bands like Twerp and Night Runner and NSP. So here's one of them as a poster of Starlight Brigade. Swifty here was the director of that, and I was the art director. We worked with Knights of Light Table. We humbly recommend that you go watch that. It's like a retro anime space adventure.
Echo says their stream went on for 12 hours. 12 hours? What were you doing?
Okay, leave. You've been here. You've been on Twitch too long. You should go sleep. Go
Don't leave.
Go
hang
hug your loved ones.
12-hour stream. Last quarter was special. Really? How come?
What were you doing?
Hey Todd, I see you. I see you throwing cereal at us. Yeah, we did work on it. We were part of the small team.
Swifty drew that poster that's up there in the top left.
I
That's
did.
available on the Twerp store, I think.
I did draw that. 9 hours art, 3 hours weird YouTube and dubs. Amazing.
You worked on... What is Jason Special? I saw that was maybe the raid call. What is Jason Special?
What is Jason Special? You all looked hungry. Heck yeah. It's morning for us. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm super hungry.
Oh, you've not had breakfast yet, dude?
No, I haven't.
I'm not making another stew
Todd
today.
knows. You're not making another meat stew for me for breakfast today. It was more like lunch yesterday. By the time we'd finished cooking it, was like 1.
Yeah. Really? Jeez.
Echo says, oh, you know. No, I don't. You gotta tell me. I don't know at all.
Tell us.
It's definitely a fighting game, Tech. What? You were gonna have breakfast stew.
Yeah.
We had it yesterday.
Yeah.
With,
Except...
like really high intensity for breakfast.
Except I went to go and put like the gravy stock together and I was like, where's the...
Saskin, thank you for that link. Saskin has sent you the thing that they mentioned in chat.
Where's the gravy at?
Where the gravy at? Oh, when you discovered we didn't have any and you had to go and get some.
Yeah. Okay, so there's like beef, like bouillon cubes and stuff.
I'm going over to the art zone.
In the drawer. And I was like, hope. And then I looked at it and the use by date on them was from 2018. I was like, shit.
Wait, it's a sandwich? The Jason Special is a sandwich. What's on it? Tell me.
Is it Jason Momoa? Is his name Momoa? I mean, is his name Jason?
Is his name? I don't know who you're talking about.
You don't know Jason Momoa?
I mean...
Aquaman.
Oh, okay. Okay, I do know. I know him.
Is it Jason Statham? I don't know why I'm naming actors for the sandwich.
Is it Jason?
Yeah. There's stuff in the drawers from like 2018, from way before we even moved in here.
Just still there.
Just
a
still
pasta
there.
drawer, and there's so much pasta, and none of it's in date, and I refuse to sort it. It's not my problem.
Have I seen Jason Momoa's weird ad where he takes off his muscles?
Takes off his muscles? No. Kinda wanna though. What would he even look like without the muscles? He's like 80% muscle.
He's not 80%.
He is. He is. He's like an undersea creature. You see how I looped it back into an Aquaman joke, and also like that.
Why are you so clever? Okay, so...
Ba-ba-ba. I'd eat a sandwich called the Jason Special though. For sure.
What's the sandwich in that game called?
You might have to be a little bit more specific.
The weird game.
Right.
It's like the devil sandwich or something.
Wait, which game?
Deadly Premonition?
Deadly Premonition? You mean cherry pie? I don't know. The devil sandwich.
I do not. Do not mean cherry pie.
The sinner's sandwich.
That's it.
That's cool. I don't care who you are. That's cool. Would I eat a sandwich called the sinner's sandwich? 100%.
Actually, this layout of yours, Ben, doesn't fix the thing that the text chat, the Twitch chat is down the bottom.
What?
But I do like the prioritizing of
the screen.
Yeah.
But Doig, how will we know when to change?
How would we know?
How will we know which screen to prioritize? What if people want to see you code, but other people want to see me animate?
That's true.
Then what do we do?
What do we do?
What do we do? If only there was a thing where the stream could change depending on who's looking at it. And people could then just be like, I want to focus on that screen. I want to focus on that screen.
That would be neat.
Yeah.
That would be neat.
That would be neat.
I think we should just prioritize your screen because you make cooler stuff than I do.
No, that's not true. Like, some people are going to want to see what you're doing with the overlay. It just depends on what kind of stuff you're into watching. The Sinner's Sandwich. Yeah, see, Istanchi says, "Duh, you're incorrect. Your stuff is also cool." I've got no screens at all and the entire stream is just messing around. Sometimes that happens, but it's never deliberate.
Yeah, there's never the end goal. It's just like you guys can see like this portion of my screen, but there's like all of the other stuff over here on the left and all the stuff on it. It's just Alright. Now, ladies, I want you all on your baddest behaviour. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbour. Can you try? Yeah, I can do that. So, dual stream test. And grab the Twitch chat. And the Twitch chat. Move it up. Move it up now, y'all. I'm moving up. Just pick it up. Ooh. If I make this like 600 width. And this. Oh, did that change them both? Neat. There we go. It didn't change them both, did it? Let's see. Habo says, can you try rearranging on OBS right now so we can see how things look with a backup of the current one? Mm-hmm. Should the mods be able to change which screen should have priority? Martina, now there's an idea. I would love to be able to know how, like, integrate stuff from if the mods could like change scene on the OBS side or something. You can put the Jason Momoa thing here if you want. So you guys, I can make it so that Twitch commands can do stuff to the overlay, but the screens and things, they're all OBS side. Mm-hmm. So we can't change things based on that? Not currently, but if I could figure out a way to get Unity to communicate to OBS, then... And I think it's possible. Just pick it up. Then we could try. Preferences. How do I do shortcuts? How do I do shortcuts? Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Mat. Auto mat. There we are. Shift M, please. Reset view. Ah, poops. Just M? Yeah. Auto mat, baby. It's not working. Yo, I require an auto mat. There we go. 100. Title drawings. Oh, that's the kind of layout that we had for Magic Boys. Oh yeah, where it overlaps a little bit in the corner. Yeah. It's not a bad shout, actually. It's not a bad shout. It does have chat in one of the quadrants. Yeah. I don't. Who did these? Who sent these in? Ben. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate the help with this. This is cool. What do you guys think? The only thing is that one of it will be running in front of one of the screens that in the bottom right. But yeah, I guess we already run in front of the screens, but we can pretty much just decide to stay on one side though, right?
So we can't do the Doig Swift thing at the bottom anymore.
Yeah.
Art Forest says, did you guys make your VTuber avatars and set yourselves?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, well, we designed them. I designed some of them, and then Doig built everything.
So, for the 3D models of us, I built the base models. The rigging was our friend Kawa, and some of the animations, pretty much most of the animations, were our friend Jaden. I did the mouth shapes and like expressions and stuff. And then Swifty, she 3D modeled my mittens on my antlers and my scarf and her hat and her jumper. But yeah. So if that's up the top.
That only works if it's a singular page turn. If it's more than one.
And then
we really need something more like this. Just pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Shira loves her jumper. You should see it. It's got Sonic on it. Let me see if I can show them by going here.
It's okay. I can move.
Oh look.
I can move.
All right, you move then.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Eventually, I want to make this set on the deck feel a bit more like a deck. Right now, it's a little bit like there's doors and stuff, but it's very bare bones.
I'd love to be able to see more of the deck when we're streaming.
Yeah.
Like in this screen. I wonder if you could incorporate that somehow into your layout.
I definitely could.
Because you definitely lose the feeling here that we're on an airship, and I'd love to have that back. Art Forest says, that's so cool! That's the coolest thing I've seen on Twitch! Aww!
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's mapped to Xbox controllers. So like the right thumbstick is for us to look around. We've got triggers for eyebrows and blinks, and then Swifty proposed a system where the D-pad does different expressions.
No way!
Yeah, you did.
What an amazing idea!
It was an awful thing to implement though.
How come?
It just took so much time.
Oh man.
Yeah. I only said that so that you would do the sad expression.
How dare you manipulate my feelings that way?
Yeah. So yeah, and then we can like run and jump around like platform characters, and like run and pick up objects.
Kinda, a little bit.
So our mods are the little ghosties that you can see that follow us around, and then they can also drop images grabbed from like URL links in here. So if someone posts a piece of art, that's what it was meant for. Then they can put it in here and we can have a look.
You have to insert that in because you're so mad about memes.
Yeah. It's because the first day of it was just meme central.
Yeah.
And then subscriptions, when they come in as gift boxes that we send to our dimension. Although we've been sending them for like 2 months, so there's probably like a lot.
Yeah. We should do a big blowout at some point, just let people bomb them all.
I meant to do one at the start of this month, but things got away with me.
Might have to do one at the end of this month. If there's even time, that's tomorrow.
But we've also got like other scenes and things. So this is our like breakfast show set that's on the bridge of the airship. So if I grab the camera and bring it around like this, you can see we have one wall is exposed because
who needs a wall there? Not us.
Because it was easier to do that than try and do a hidden wall. I will eventually do like a non-double-sided material for it. But we got a ship's helm, and buttons and stuff, and we got all the food on the table. And then
we started building some islands for outside, but we haven't finished yet.
It registers via the microphone input.
Yeah, so it doesn't register, like we don't have a camera that takes our mouth expressions or anything.
No, it's
we
not
literally
as
just
advanced
have
as that.
is the sound. If the sound, open the mouth, and that's it.
But it does it subtly. So if we're like quiet, or if we're louder, then mine's is very.
If we whisper, then it's smaller, and if we shout, it's bigger.
Yeah, mine's a little bit more. What do you know?
Burp.
Which I think really helps.
Burp. Yeah, but also we were considering making this open source, and we're going to do a tutorial on it. So hopefully, if people are interested, they could grab this and use it for themselves too. You know, with their own characters and set and everything, obviously.
We're still thinking about like how to approach that.
Yeah, we've never tried to distribute anything before on an open source platform, so we don't know how it works.
And then usually I had a ball pit over here, but we turned it into a campfire storytelling room.
Yeah, so we can. This is where I fell off the log. This is where we can tell stories and stuff. Oh, sorry, Martina.
And roast our mods. Here, come on.
No, Doig, stop putting things in the fire. Oh.
Burn, Kurzak, burn.
Spooky.
Oh yeah, and we had like the spooky torch that India's requested that you can put the torch to underlight yourself.
And then hand cook car door.
The ball pit isn't gone. It's just
it's
this
somewhere. I think it's over here somewhere.
No, it would be here. It's just turned off.
Yeah, originally this was our cursed DashCon room where there was just a ball pit in a spotlight.
Oh, Kurzak gave me. I'll take you out of the fire, okay? You're out of the fire. It's fine. Look.
All right, I'm bringing this back over so I can continue with this. The push-ups. The push-ups. Kurzak gave you 5 push-ups. Heck yeah.
I like this new layout so far though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You need to give a little backing to the chat. People are saying, and I agree. Okay. Let's have a look at how this feels now. It just needs to feel passable. I don't need to be a perfectionist about this. That works. It's just a transition. It would work even better
if we're gonna incorporate more of the airship.
Mm-hmm.
It seems a shame to lose the cool scrolly background that
David made. I love the scrolly background. I want pajamas of it so bad.
Oh gosh, that would be good. But if we make a dupe of it. Copy. Paste, duplicate. Yeah. Then we could do this.
See if that works any better. Yeah. I think that's working. Kind of. Page turn, kind of working. Might need to make this a little bit more like that. Oh yeah, that's fine. I thought it was applying it to all the drawings, but it wasn't. It was only applying it to this one. Which is fine and dandy. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Got my little page transition.
I did the push-ups, by the way.
Verti did give us an instance of another page transition, but I think I'm going to redo that one just so that it's got the same brush style.
Oh, okay.
Because I want everything to have like a consistent style about it. And it shouldn't take very long. So let's do page turn 01. Could you put an orange border around the chat box? We sure could. Yeah, like the border continues from the edge. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Right, Estancia? I'd love some pajamas with that pattern. I'm going to try and do a big push in the new year to get more subscribers to our YouTube channel. Because if we can get... we're currently at like 10,000, which is amazing. But we need 100,000 for any merch companies to want to work with us. So I'm like, can I make this happen so I can have pajamas? I really want the pajamas. So that's one of my aims in the new year is can I make pajamas happen? Is that possible?
I see what you're saying with that, Hinka. Okay.
Nice, Hinka. You'd want a gift wrapped with that design. Oh, a little wrapping paper with that would be so nice too, right? You see, I'd love to do that. The thing is, a lot of the ideas I have for any kind of like merch or anything I'd want associated with the streams, I'd want it to be really good quality. And I find that really hard to get on stuff like Spreadshirt and other sites where you kind of have a storefront like that. Like some of the best ones I've seen in terms of a good compromise between price and quality have been the ones where you have to like sign up with them as a creator, but a lot of those companies won't work with you unless you have a certain amount of an audience.
Oh, you did ask Aaron where Game Grumps gets theirs done.
I did, yeah, I asked him. And theirs is a like completely bespoke company, you know, where you have to contact them for a quote. And I think it would just be a bit too expensive for us. You know, obviously they do like really good quality stuff. Like they did the Unus Annus merch. That company. So they're very good. But I think they would also probably be very expensive.
Sletskin, would it be beneficial to get stuff like the screen capture and chat into the Unity program itself? No. So I've previously gotten it so that I can get screens working in Unity. Like that's all, I can get that fine. The issue I had with it is that there's a little bit more of a delay, and also sometimes I need to restart the overlay, and it's beneficial to us to still have the screens up there so that we can still keep working and show what we're doing.
Even if something goes horribly wrong.
I wouldn't want to completely depend on the Unity game to deliver our content. So for instance, if the stream game goes down, we can still talk to you through the microphones, we can still show our screens, we can still keep that momentum. So that's that. I'm gonna test this. Still cuts it off a little bit. I mean, I'm okay with that.
I like the way that David handles his merch, where he's like, when he has a nice design in mind, he will do like a one-off run of that design as a t-shirt or whatever he wants, and then he has a few little extras that you get when you order it. Yeah,
that's nice.
But he doesn't have like stuff constantly in stock all the time. It's a nice balance, because when he does have stuff, it's like a big deal that you go and get it. Okay, so this was on 4s. Should I bother to in between? How about... I am going to fill it first. and then I'll see whether I think it needs it. I love the automatic function on this program so much. Saves so much time.
A torn, ragged texture behind the chat. Nah. I find bespoke, ragged, kind of piratey, all that design aesthetic really tacky.
Oh, like parchment and stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't know why. I think I used to do it for our pirate game, and I never liked it.
Imagine having too much stock and having a room full of dog and squish plushes like the sub room. Can you imagine having people over and there's just like a bunch of like 500 plushes of you? You'd be like, it's not what it looks like. I'm not. No. I wonder if I can get away with cheating this a little bit. Let's just cheat it. No one needs to know. You guys aren't going to tell anyone that I cheated.
We're not pirates. Whatever gave you that impression?
What gave you that idea? Us pirates? Pfft. I've never stolen anything in my life. Why are you laughing, Doig?
Oh, no reason.
Damn it. Ding dang it. I have to.
It's not what it looks like. I'm not vain. I sell these for money. So that means the other burden bearer thing would be like not visible.
Couldn't be me forgetting how Toon Boom works and how to peg things.
And the only issue I have with making the deck more visible is I guess I could move the is like deciding where the pink screen starts. That's all. But we could have something like that. We could have something like that, Swifty.
Yeah.
Toy Swift themed pet merch. Too far.
Get yourself a Doig Swift themed dog coat.
Swifty's animating a page turn.
Sure am.
How's it going?
I'm trying to cut corners. You know, as you do. It's going okay. It's almost done.
Is this page turn 1 or page turn 2?
It's page turn 1. I've done page turn 2.
Oh, can I see page turn 2?
Yes. Sure can. Give me a sec.
So yeah, we could do something like this where like you can see the bottom of the ship and stuff going by and things like that. I might test that out. Let's test that out.
Okay, let's test it out.
See how it feels.
Why not?
Indeed. Okay. Save. This is not what I was meaning to do this morning, but it's been on my brain, so...
Yeah, I think it's good that you are doing it. Okay, it needs to be done at some point. I'm always up for improving the stream.
So something like this. Have you got the stream up?
Alright, let me test this. It's a little wobbly. Not sure.
You can tell where I got lazy with this one. It's just placed weirdly. I mean, if we had the system working where it looked like we were passing sky islands and stuff, then this would be interesting. But I don't know if we're...
You don't know if we're what?
I don't know if we're like gaining too much at the moment. We just got a big brown barrier thing at the moment. I would need to make it look prettier.
Yeah. I do like having the barrier, the banister of the ship though. I like being reminded that we're on a ship.
Okay. Let's see what this feels like. So if we go here, I noticed that if we do this and go from here to the other screen, it does this, which is pretty cool. It reveals that we're floating, but it's still pretty cool. I think it would be more neat if you could see the floor as well.
Yeah?
Yeah. So... Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to get the spacing right on this. Make it feel good. Make it feel good. It's a lot of trial and error. Just this one drawing, please. Excelente. Okay. Cool. I think that works a little bit better.
Feel a little bit of wonkiness going on just at the beginning here. A little bit of wonk.
Sorry, I'm just testing something in the other screen. Give me 2 seconds.
Why are you apologizing?
Because they can't see what you're doing.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, that feels better. Cool. Okay.
Cool.
So
So do you want to see these page turns?
I do.
You ready?
Yeah.
You looking?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. So this is number 1. See it?
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
And then this is number 2.
Ooh. I like that. That's really cool.
Awesome.
Are you gonna color them?
I have coloured them. I've made them white.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, I can color them from there.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what colour you want, but it might be easier, to be honest, for you to just do hue adjust it.
Yes, yeah, that's fine. I'm good to do that.
Just because we coloured it before and we were like, actually, you know what? This doesn't help a huge amount. Ding dang it. Just these curves, you think they would be easy to work with, but they're not. They demand to be at exactly the right angle, or my eyes get annoyed. This line is too thick, so I'm just gonna do a thinner version of it.
We're gonna finally stand on the deck.
We're gonna finally stand on the deck.
We're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna restart again and see how this feels.
Okay.
See if it feels any different.
Oh, is it still using? Okay. I need to clear out the colour art first. Can do. There we go. Alright.
Oh, Artifor says this is my first stream, but you guys are the coolest people ever. As a computer science student who also animates, I admire you guys and what you do a huge bunch. Thanks very much.
That's really nice of you. Thank you so much.
That's really encouraging to us as well. That like you appreciate what we choose to try and do. And
thanks for being here. That's super cool. This is our theme stream. This is our stream theme song. If you guys don't know. We don't belong together. or something.
So Swifty,
Yeah.
you should be standing on the ground.
The actual ground.
Oh no, I messed up.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Your feet are missing.
Uh-oh. We're knee deep in it this time, boys. We really stepped in it this time.
Ah, shit.
Oh shit.
I gotta move the collider up. Okay, okay. This is it's all good. It's all good. Does that mean I'm Can you Oh, you can't see. You can't see. Hang on. Hang on. I got something for this. If I hit P. Oh wow. Did that not work? Oh, cool.
Cool. I love it when it doesn't work. It's
I
my
love
favorite.
it. I love it too. Why isn't it? Oh, it doesn't know where to look. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, I got a photo mode, but it's broken. Great. Awesome. Swift's feet are now the airship.
Behold!
I don't think it's a missing poly on my scarf. I think it's if I look around, like my head cuts into it. It's just a weighting issue. It's good I did it real fast. Shh. Won't do what you tell me. That's what that song makes me think of.
What's that?
Save Me For Myself makes me think of No, I won't do what you tell me.
And what is that?
Isn't it a Rage Against the Machine?
It might be. I haven't listened to much Rage.
I don't know. Follow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I have to raise this up a little.
Okay, we're calling it quits. I can't keep doing this. I have to let this page turn go at some point. It shouldn't be this big of a deal to me. And yet. This is one of those weird instances where actually probably fewer drawings is better. There's something about the inconsistency of the curve shape that I'm adding that is driving me kind of bonkers. And I can't fix it without just adjusting this.
We're still hovering. Edit. Where's there.
Okay. It's just like tweaking forever. Okay. Don't you sometimes just want to go batshit? No one's even going to care about this. No one's even going to look at it. Oh my gosh, it's fine. India, it's fine. No! Just a little tweak.
You are shouting into my microphone and triggering the Ben no.
No! So close. doesn't need. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No one. You can't even tell the difference. I bet if you looked at this one now versus 10 minutes ago, you would not be able to tell the difference. Stop. Just a little tweak. Just a little one. There. I've done it. Done it. It didn't take any time at all, did it? It was absolutely fine. Just have to... I'm a bird. It's what we do. It's kind of our thing.
Maybe your colliders.
Rude.
Anyway, gonna copy the unplay. Let's just have a look at your collider, dude.
Let's have a look at it. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, we got a coffee!
Oh!
New duration from Lonely Peeper. Since India didn't have breakfast yet, here's a virtual coffee.
Oh.
And oh, I can't see the whole message.
That's so sweet!
Oh, thank you.
Thanks so much. Oh, that's lovely.
Lonely Peeper, if you're in chat,
I'll use that.
I'll go
look.
look. I'll go look. I was gonna be like, can you paste the message? But
yeah, just look.
I'm looking up labyrinths. Coffee.
It just needs like a pixel shaved off the edge. That's all. It just needs a pixel
I don't
shaved.
care. It shouldn't be called coffee because then you get confused.
Coffee. Oh my god, no one cares about this, India. Stop. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I finished. I did it. The end. The end. The end. Everything is fine. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. There we go. I did it, guys. It only took me the entire stream to do a page turn. I did it. Nah, dude. So for the page turn, would you like the colour art and line art separated?
For the page turn? No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Well, why would I?
I don't know.
Unless I was like,
it's your business.
Unless I was making the page. Actually, maybe these shouldn't be black outlines. Is it? Yeah, just give me them separate. Give me them separate.
Oh, you do want them separate?
I do now. Now that I thought about it, you made me think about it.
Mhm.
You made me think about it, and now I've thought about it.
All right.
How many times have you pasted? Since India didn't have breakfast here, here's a virtual coffee, and I hope it's enough. Also, a dog that is always super busy on Unity. Since India didn't have any breakfast yet, here's a virtual coffee, and hope it's enough. Also, a dog that is also busy on Unity. What a lovely message.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much. That's so nice.
Look, India, our feet are on the deck.
Whoa. Holy shit.
They can't see that it's on the deck because of the border.
Oh no.
But we can see that we're on the deck.
We can see that we're on the deck.
When we run into the distance, they still can't see.
We could move the banister up a little bit. Move the entire thing up a little bit.
You want to move it up a little bit?
Yeah.
It's not very safe, this banister. It was never it was never designed to hold us. But yeah, so now you can see the sky behind it.
It's almost like this banister was designed for different sized people.
Almost. Maybe I should make it like less thick on the horizontal. What do you reckon?
No, I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know.
Kind of, we could put little like banners on it or something.
Yeah, we could put little banners on it.
It'd be cool if on raids like a little harpoon thing came and hit there, and then we were like,
hey, guess what?
What?
We wouldn't need our little nameplates at the bottom. It was a little banner hanging over each side. And one was green and said Doig, and one was yellow and said Swift.
That's pretty good.
Right?
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm pretty smart. Page turn. 1. Page turn 2. You should show them Magic Boys.
Should we?
I mean, if you want to.
It's not got some of your latest stuff.
Does it not? What's some of my latest stuff?
The page turns and
Oh, well, no, I mean...
it's not got Kevin's puppety bit yet.
Oh, yeah. He did send it though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
I just need to grab and put it in. But I can show them the thing so far. I thought you were keeping it back.
I mean... I guess, kinda.
You flip on a dime. Wait, wait, wait! I can parkour off the edge. Parkour. Parkour. Dude.
What? What?
Watch this, parkour.
Okay. I'm watching. I like it.
Parkour. I like that Martina's like, no! Okay, you're back. Oh, I thought I found a ledge. That means I can see over the edge and stuff though, right? So if I'm here, then you can if I go out here, then you can see the rest of the airship over here. That's pretty dope. I might make it so that propellers and stuff are a little bit more visible. I don't know.
I'm almost done.
India.
What?
I'm just going to the basement. Do you want anything from downstairs?
No, I'm good, thanks.
All right.
See you later, dog.
I can't come back up the stairs. The illusion's broken. I'll go down the other stairs though.
Insert favorites. Can I get a color? What would it be under?
Oh, filter, isolate, color art. That's the one. Look
Okay.
at the fucking nodes.
And then filter, blah 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 blah. Insert, filter, isolate, line art.
So those that are unfamiliar with Toon Boom Harmony, they have a node thing, and each one of these little blue boxes here can represent a layer or maybe like an adjustment thing that you can do to them. All the red boxes are there, I think I can't really see them. What are they? What are the red boxes, India?
They're the right nodes. I'm just enabling these ones.
Oh, cool. Yeah, those are right nodes, and we use those in our productions to export each of the layers. What's really cool with right nodes is that you can set a path that the image sequence will render out to, and that can remain the same. But you can also write a script to create those, or you can I did that in the past, or you can set it to be a relative path, and that means that you can set it like outside of your Toon Boom file relative to where it is into place, or you can make it an absolute path.
Yeah, so you can see here that I have page turn, which is my page turn animation, and then I've filtered it through a line art thing that'll separate the line art, and a color art thing that'll separate the color art, and then each of those are going to render to a different place, so that Doug can grab them separately.
Yeah.
And here I go, gonna render them.
Cool. I will go find the Magic Boys one because yeah, let's show it. Like,
Well,
show what this is all building towards.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be rendering now, so I'm just gonna sit here.
This is a sneaky sneak preview. A sneaky sneak preview for you all.
Yeah, it's not done yet, but we're building it. We're getting all the bits together that we need.
Let's do this. Bring this over. Sneaky sneaky preview.
Sneaky sneaky preview.
It's not quite done yet though.
Sneaky sneaky preview. All right.
I opened After Effects by accident. Oh, what a fool.
So what you guys got on today? I'll just chat with you while I'm waiting for Doig.
Shush.
Fire burn. You just got CSPX yesterday. That's cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna close After Effects because that's gonna take up some memory, and we need that RAM.
Probably bake a cake because it's raining. What kind of cake you gonna bake, Martina?
Wow. After Effects doesn't like to be immediately closed. It was complaining for a second there. All right. Okay. Bring this over. I'm gonna have to bring this over onto this screen.
It's
cool.
2:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, you must be so tired. And I'm preparing an art tutorial for a game design club at school. Oh, well, that's cool. That's pretty awesome, though.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to your side so that I'm not obscuring it.
Let's see. Another question about the overlay. Do you have anything to separate UI controls from the captured section? First thing that comes to mind is to have the overlay on 2 monitors, one for capture, one for control. I'll let you field that, Doig, because I'm not 100% sure what it means. So I'm just going to go over here.
Do you have anything to separate UI and controls from the captured section? First thing that comes to mind is... Wait. Stop, India, stop. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. I've stopped. Shizo.
You were like controlling my films and TV browser with your controller, and you were like bringing up stuff that people shouldn't see. I don't know.
What even happened?
Okay, that's really annoying. Let's not use that. That's...
What is it? What do you mean use
fucking
what?
stop using game controllers for fucking Windows apps. So fucking annoying.
How did it even come up? Is there like something I hit on the controller?
Literally the thing I was using to watch the animation was being controlled by your controller.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so let's just open...
Use QuickTime.
Yeah, or VLC or something.
I thought that maybe...
Hang on.
Okay. Wow, you're just a mess.
I'm just a mess, dude. First questions first is, did you guys hear the sound?
What? Oh. Did you answer the question about the overlay?
No.
Do you know what they mean?
Let me read it again. You did. You heard the tune. Thunder Crash. Fire burn. Okay, cool. So I have 3 monitors, and one of them is dedicated to looking at the overlay game. I'm not sure what you mean by a separate UI and a separate controls for the capture section.
Yeah. One of the issues is that I need to be able to control it just by looking at one of the monitors, because I'm on my own computer, but my microphone is hooked into Doig's computer, and my controller is plugged into Doig's computer. So I need to be able to sit at my computer and look over at one of his screens and be able to control everything.
Yeah.
Hey, it's done rendering.
Cool. That's what that sound was.
Yeah, that was my computer doing a render.
Okay, so to introduce this, let's bring this down a little bit like this. Bring it over. Just trying to line it up. Can you just come and stand over by me? Cool. So, earlier this year we were playing Skyrim co-op in a series called Magic Boys Go to College. And since then we've had an editor, Curly Burnett, who's been editing the episodes. And we wanted to make an animated intro. So we've worked together with Kevin, Moving Doodles, Birdie, and their friend Hikesho. And this is what we got so far, minus a couple of new assets. But it's got a song that was kind of jammed out by Swifty, who passed it to the great duo First Day Lions,
and they made it good.
who made it awesome and
made
excellent.
It infinitely better.
So
do we have the animatic as well, so people can see what's missing?
The animatic's not there, no.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Thunder, crash, fire, burn. Magic boys go to college. Two good boys just trying to learn. Magic boys go to college. Magic boys. Magic boys go to college. Magic boys. Magic boys go to college.
So you can see we got
Whoa.
you can see we got a couple of backgrounds missing. We got a couple of assets and animations missing. Some of which are page turn transitions, which I've just done. Others of which are bits and bobs that Kevin's done and has sent over, but we haven't inserted them yet.
Yeah. Let's watch it again. I like it a lot.
You like it even more when it's done. It has
Yeah.
everything.
Thunder, crash, fire, burn. Magic boys go to college.
Two good boys just trying to learn. Magic boys go to college. Magic boys. Magic boys go to college. Magic boys. Magic boys go to college. Go to college and they learn. First row, da!
Thunder, crash.
Soon. So yeah, we've got a coloured book now. There's a little bit where the characters pop up on popsicle sticks that we have to insert over the top of the college section. All of the bits where they have like the full animation of them in the borders, that's going to have backgrounds on it and everything.
Yeah.
And there'll be page turn transitions between everything and a little emblem at the end. It's a shame we don't have the animatic to show you guys what it's going to look like in its entirety.
I do have the animatic somewhere.
Oh, do you want to show that? Thunder, crash, fire, burn.
It's just gonna play.
Here you are. So this is the animatic, so you'll be able to see all the things that are currently missing that we have yet to assemble.
Thunder, crash, fire.
That's not playing. Okay, give me a sec.
Are you playing it in QuickTime?
No. I'll do that. I'll do that. Open with QuickTime. Magic Boy's gonna get played.
One animation made by me and you.
I don't have QuickTime.
You don't have QuickTime?
I don't have QuickTime. I do not have QuickTime.
Good luck, money hole. Yo!
There we go.
For Segel? For Segel! Congratulations on the good luck money hole!
Congratulations!
Thank you, Martina. Good luck. May good luck follow you all your day. May you have the best of luck in all of your endeavors.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Crash, fire, burn. Magic boys go to college. Two good boys just trying to learn. Magic boys go to college. Magic boys. Magic boys go to college. Magic boys. Magic boys go to college. Slow down.
So I noticed that we have extra words on the on these screens here, India.
Yeah.
For the ch.
We sure do.
Do you have those?
No, but I was thinking we could just do those in a font.
Okay, cool. They've got a little sparklies though.
Unless they look bad, in which case I will do them.
They've got little sparklies.
Alright, I'll do them.
Just saying.
All right, I'll do them.
I'm just saying, bro.
I know. You just said, and I said I'll do them. Yeah, Saved by the Bell was the influence for it. We were like, we want something like the Saved by the Bell intro.
Yeah. I think it's looking pretty good.
That's what we got going on. I'm gonna try and get it finished. I was thinking of doing, you know how there's like Inktober and Mermay. I was thinking of making a challenge for December called Duncember, and the challenge is just to take something that you have half finished or that you abandoned earlier, a small project, and just get it done. And so this is our Duncember that we're going to get done.
Oh, this is our project. So wait, are you telling you? Oh, sorry, I clocked back in. You're telling them about Duncember.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm just fielding it to see what people's response is, to see if I should do it or if it's a bad idea. But yeah, just to get some. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Just some small thing finished that you've been either putting off or have put on the side. My Duncember is a Linkin Park song. This is my Duncember. This is my time of the year.
What's also really cool about this new layout thing is when we're done with the art thing, we can just
throw it off the...
Wait,
but we haven't read that one. What? We hadn't read that crow mail.
Didn't we?
No, I have to... Yes. So how does it feel to be the coolest animation duo in the entire interwebs? So cool. I don't know if we are, but thank you. It's really fun to stream. I love streaming.
There's a lot of competition in that area.
There is. There's a lot of very cool animation people.
There's like the Butera couple.
Butera.
Yeah.
Oh, Butera.
Butera, yeah.
Yeah. There's small butts. They're pretty amazing.
That's the same people.
Yeah.
Okay. There's.
I just like calling them the small butts.
There's the power couple. I won't explain that one. There's
power couple?
Yeah.
Who are they?
I won't explain that one.
What do you mean? But who are they? Why do you even bring it up? Why do you even bring it up?
Because they're a cool animation duo. Anyway, who else? Who else is a cool animation duo?
The Pratt Bros.
Yeah, okay. They count.
Of course, they're animators, and they analyze animation online, and they give you feedback on your stuff, and they're amazing.
They're
everyone
cool
go and
duo.
follow the Pratt Bros.
Yeah,
but more than that, just people in general who are amazing animators. You know. Everyone else.
Ben says, I don't know any of these people, so I'll just assume you're the coolest. Yes, please. Please continue in that belief. Please. Where is it? Can I make it through? There we go. Yeah. I feel like we're coming to the end of the stream.
We are. I finished.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Well, I tried out this new layout, and I made it so that we can sit on the floor now. Look, she's on the floor. Mostly.
Kind of.
Mostly. Almost.
It looks like I am from the front, though.
It's way better. It's way better than hovering like this far above the floor. This far above the floor. Oh, I think the ceiling's higher as well because I brought the floor down and the camera down.
We're the only ones with adorable moving avatars. That's it, really, isn't it? That's it.
Yeah, it's not about our ability or anything or our skill and expertise in creating dope ass videos. It's just this.
It's just Rain Dog.
I'm not Rain Dog.
It's just Rain Dog.
Rain Dog's an imposter. It's this stupid green antlered thing that what was with that
green
design?
Antlered thing.
Yeah, what was with that design?
Yeah.
Who would want it? Who would design something green antlers?
It's just bad.
Yeah, no, there's no green in
bad color combos, bad mixture of creatures. Yeah, just bad. What's up? Wow, that sad face is amazing. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. Pat. Oh no. Now I pat your butt. Pat that butt. Pat. Hey, get off. All right. Who we raiding then?
Who we raiding?
Does anyone have any suggestions?
That Illustrator from the other day was really good. Does anyone have any other suggestions? We got a fair few of you to continue on their journeys.
There's a poll. Oh, amazing.
Oh
my gosh, you guys are so efficient. Incredible.
That's a good bunch of people.
It's a good bunch of people.
Who do you vote for?
I'm not going to say. I don't want to sway. I'm not going to say. I don't want to sway the vote. I don't want to do. I don't want to say anything. Get away with you. Go away with you.
Also, before we actually raid, I was going to say we tried out uploading a single clip from Twitch onto our YouTube VODs channel. If you're interested and you're kind of new here and you want to see previous streams, we have a YouTube VODs channel where we've stored pretty much everything from the beginning. So you can go back and look at how awkward we are if you really wanted to dig. But we export our Twitch VODs there just as an archive. And we recently tried to thanks for subbing. We recently tried to upload like a Twitch clip just to see if that would be of interest to people. So it's had a pretty okay reception since yesterday. We put up a clip where we're just falling over. Picori Mio won. Yay.
Picori Mio. Awesome. We can do that.
So if that's something that people like and they want more of, we're going to create a playlist of those, and then we'll just upload one to the VODs channel every so often as a just little excerpt. I think it's let me just grab it quickly. YouTube.com. Go to our channel.
Space Warfare Development, thanks so much. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
So this is our VOD channel. The banner art is by our friend Rabbit, who made this really cool. Let me just...
Rabbit made all of our banners for YouTube.
Yeah, it's super cool. Let me get out of the way. Look at this. It's so cool. It's like we're getting like thrown backwards in time. And then, yeah, we put up this clip. It's got 164 views. That's so cool.
That's pretty amazing. Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, thank you so much. Space Warfare Development, thank you for the 100 bits.
Thank you for the support.
Are they just going to be able to go off the edge now?
Technically, yes.
Because nothing's changed, has it, really?
Well, there's no collider here. I used to use the pink screen as the collider, so now we can just...
Oh, so they can technically just float off into space now.
Yeah.
Wow! Yeah.
So, yeah. Go check it out. There's some on our okay, I'm gonna there we go. On here, you can look. We used to upload these to our main channel, but we made a new channel for it all. So there's like previous ones used to be like just uploaded to Dog and Swift. But if you check like playlists here, this is where everything is. Because if you just check the videos, you won't get everything. But there's all these playlists from like way back when we like worked on the Grumps variations. There's stuff from like the Adventure Zone.
All right. We're raiding soon. We're not going to do that thing that we do every day where we forget that we're going to raid someone and then we just keep talking and then we get cut off by the fact we realize that the stream's ended.
Oh, the raid started. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your time here. Really do enjoy this, and we will be back tomorrow for more shenanigans.
Yeah, for probably more Magic Boys, since we're going to try and get that done.
Cool. Dab.
Cool.
Yeah. And may the rest
of your day
be filled
with Adventure.
Take care, everyone, and thank you so much for coming by. Enjoy you enjoy seeing Picori Mew.
See ya.
They're really cool comic artist. Okay, I'll put the thing up. I catch. Whoop. By Ben Powell. Thanks very much, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.